The mark of the beast according to the so-called Jehovah's Witnesses of the Watchtower. In the biblical book of Apocalypse, there is talk about a symbolic beast that will exercise authority over the entire inhabited earth. Let's read the texts. Revelation 13, 1-17. 1. I stood on the sand of the sea, and I saw a beast coming up out of the sea having 7 heads and 10 horns, and on his horns 10 diadems, and on their heads a blasphemous name. 2. And the beast that I saw was like a leopard, and his feet were like a bear's, and his mouth like a lion's mouth. And the dragon gave him his power and his throne, and great authority. 7. And he was allowed to make war with the saints, and to overcome them. He was also given authority over every tribe, people, tongue, and nation. 8. And all the inhabitants of the earth worshipped her whose names were not written in the book of life of the Lamb who was slain from the beginning of the world. 16. And he caused everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to have a mark placed on their right hand, or on their foreheads. 17. And that no one could buy or sell, except he that had the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Revelation 13, 11-12. 11. Then I saw another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, but he spoke like a dragon. 12. And he exercises all the authority of the first beast in his presence, and causes the earth and those who dwell in it to worship the first beast, whose deadly wound was healed. Here it is shown that the authority of these beasts is global, and applies to all countries and the same its mark, as shown in verses 7, 8 and 16.17. 16. And he caused everyone, small and great, rich and poor, free and slave, to have a mark placed on their right hand, or on their foreheads. 17. And that no one could buy or sell, except he that had the mark or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Now let's look at the interpretation of the Watchtower. In the book Apocalypse, its magnificent culmination is approaching 2006 edition, page 197, paragraph 36. It says the following, that in other countries Christians who do not have the mark of the beast cannot buy or sell. There is an error here. Where this error? When they say in other countries, implying that in some countries they can buy and sell and in others they cannot. When the truth is that this authority that the beast shown in the Apocalypse has, applies globally, not only to some countries, or some yes, and others no. This is a Watchtower bug. We see that it says that no one could buy or sell, unless they had the brand. This is also proof that it is global. The Watchtower is wrong. In other words, if the brand is global, it is global that those who do not have the brand cannot buy or sell. It is also proof that this has not been fulfilled. The WT is very wrong.